Ready to go. Hi, everybody. I am Karen Days. Thanks for tuning in today. And I am here with Karen Callahan of Adventures Online. Karen is an SEO expert. And when I meet somebody who is doing really important work and I like them and what they're about, I love to give them a chance to share with people who I'm connected to who might need what it is that you're doing. So yeah, I wanted you to share with people today, Karen, a little bit about what it is that you do. And first of all, I think my first question for you is, what is SEO and why is it important?
Right. Good starting question. Thank you, Karen, for having me today, by the way. So what is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. And SEO is like the umbrella name for things that we do on the website and outside of the website, external and internal, if you will, to make Google take notice of us and give us a better rank in the search engine. So it's manipulation of content. Like I stay in the on the website space mostly, and then there's other things that people have heard about that you can do externally, like page speed and stuff like that. So the stuff that you do, the little manipulations.
Yeah, and what I love about you is, if I'm correct, is you teach people how to do it for themselves if that's something that they want to do. Like you actually lead a class on that, and then you also will do it for people if that's something they want to outsource. Is that right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I have do it for you and teach you to do it for yourself offerings in this search engine optimization space. Yes, thanks.
Yeah. And so I guess one of the common questions that I've had is, I do a lot online. I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm posting pretty consistently. Do I need SEO?
I love this question. And in fact, I was speaking to somebody in the UK not too long ago who said, oh, I don't even pay attention to my website because I'm out there on social media all the time. So here's the thing about the social media platforms. I love them. I'm out there as well. The thing is, though, you have no control over the content. What happens to the content? They could go belly up anytime, they could sell, they can start charging you. So all that momentum you've built up goes away. The other thing about social media is by its nature, it's in the moment. Yeah, sure, occasionally we get shown something from 4 days ago or 6 days ago or whatever, but though we're shown those because they got response, and that's why they're coming around for more visibility to us. So social media is in the moment. So what happens when you're buried all of a sudden? You got all those clients that you wanted. Now you're dead silent. There's nothing coming from you. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, you took vacation? Oh, wait, you flew to Miami first, and now you're on a week's vacation. Once again, you're dead silent. So the thing that I like about search engine optimization is when you optimize your website, even though you're busy, even though you're sleeping, even though you're off with the kids for the day, your website's still working for you. Google's search engine bot can still come out to your website, can still read your content, can still rank it, can still offer you as a solution to whatever problem somebody was searching for to solve. Boy, that was terrible English, but I think everyone got that one.
Definitely, definitely. So what's one of the biggest mistakes that you see people making when they're trying to do it, when they're figuring it out?
Right. Okay. So, one of the biggest mistake for me is the one that pains me the most. It's not a mistake so much as you don't know what you don't know. So professionals go out there, they do a lot of work around, a lot of research around search engine optimization, and everybody learns content is king. And so the issue that I see is they're producing content, that's excellent. They're doing it in volume and consistently, that's excellent. But they're not putting their right words in the right places, and they're not structuring their posts in the way that Google understands them. And so that's criminal to me, that you're putting forth this effort. It's not easy. It's not like in the old days when you could write those 10 or 20 minute hey, I just finished my latte and now I have this, and this on my docket for today. It doesn't work like that. The most read blog posts nowadays are 1,447 words. So that's a 1,500 word blog post. It takes time to compose that. It takes time to research it. So the biggest crime is that they're putting forth the effort, but they're not taking the time to learn how to use their words in their posts to earn the best SEO value. So the fact that it is working for them when they're on vacation. Like a ton of content is just a ton of content, unless you're applying search engine optimization tactics. And I call that using the right words for you, in the right order for you, in the right places for Google.
Oh, I love that. And this is different from ads, right? We're not talking about placing ads.
Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started on ads. Listen, ads, in my opinion, are the kiss of death. Once you start using an ad, Google or any ad program has no incentive to ever promote you in the organic section. So the work that I do, in fact, I work with people who are paying hundreds and thousands of dollars a month to Google because they want to lower that. So I work in what's called the organic space. That's the free space. It's not free because they're paying me, or they're paying me to train them how to do it. But it's not an ongoing expense that they have, so that they try to get themselves higher on the search engine results pages. So we all know that the first 3, and now sometimes 4, are ads, and then underneath that. So that's the space I work in. You know, look, why do I choose your words? Because every search engine, I always talk about Google mostly only because it's the behemoth, and it has the biggest market share. But what it does is it sends a program out to your website to read the words on your website, to figure out who you are, what you do, and who you want for clients. And that's how you end up with a rank. So if the bots, I know how to write programs. They're ones and zeros, bits and bytes, black and white. There's no gray or murky area there. A program needs to know, go left, go right, go north, go south, and that's it. And so that's where I focus on your words. Your words are so critical. And now, by the way, there's a huge dictionary out there that knows, if I say I'm a dentist, it knows to look for tooth and teeth and cavity and toothpaste and floss. It already knows, okay, well, I should find these other words throughout the website, let alone on this page.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it sounds like it sounds like a lot. Do you think someone who isn't as tech savvy as you can learn how to do it?
Oh, absolutely. Because nobody knows your words like you. So the first thing that I do when I work with people, whether I'm teaching them how to do ad SEO to their websites, you know, I have a course, I have a public course that I run because I believe that strongly, that anybody can do it. All it is about is about what are the right words for you? Like coach, we couldn't use coach to help you get found. Personal coach, well, that's a little bit better. Health coach, that's a little bit better. But you really need to, I help people get to their niches. Like it needs to be something like health coach for females 25 and older, health coach for, you know, postpartum females. It needs to be a really specific group. And then I walk people through a process on how to chain the words together so that Google will understand them.
Wow, that's powerful for your business too, because you have to know exactly.
Well, and so so in the beginning, let's say it takes you an hour to write a blog post in the beginning, because you're trying to get that 1,500 words, and then you learn about search engine optimization. It's not difficult, but it's not hard, but there are things that you never knew about that you want to add to every single blog post. And so now we get into that space where we get into our own way, right? We can't get out of our heads and everything has to have everything. And no, it doesn't, because you're just going to trip yourself up. It's more important to add things to a blog post as you move forward so that it assimilates into your process. You know, like James James Clear in the Atomic Habits talks about, habit
Language
stacking.
now, now you're speaking my language.
Okay, well, I mean, I love the concepts and the ideas that he has. He talks about habit stacking. So you're in the habit of writing a blog post. Now just add, adding SEO to your title, adding SEO to the content, adding a text link in, and so on and so forth. Just don't put yourself in so much pain that you're going to go, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, small steps.
It's a mindset change. It's not a difficult task.
Love that. I love that so much. So we're getting close. We said we were going to go we could probably talk all day, Karen, but we said we would keep this short for everybody. So I know you and I are like-minded in this way, that we provide tons of value and information to people for free. It's part of just how we operate. So is there something that you can share with everybody that they can do now to help their SEO?
Well, let's just say if everybody only had one thing that they could do to help themselves with SEO, I would recommend that they make sure that the browser title, it's really called a document title, but I call it the browser title because it's in the browser tab. The words that go in that browser tab, make sure that those answer a question that somebody's asking or is phrased in a way that is enticing to a prospect, because that's what Google uses when it puts your listing in the search engine. It doesn't necessarily use the page name. People think it's a page name because they don't think to change the title, but that title is the #1 thing that Google looks at. And if you change that, it doesn't have to be the same as the page title. And if you change that to something that's enticing to your prospects, to your audience, then you're going to be better off, if that's the one thing you can do.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And so you have a class starting for people who want to learn how to do this for their own websites and businesses. When's your next one starting? April?
The next course is in April. It's called Simple SEO System for Non-Techs, because I speak non-tech.
You do. You really do. That's one of the things that really drew me to you, is that you had this wonderful way of communicating these complex things in language that we all can understand. So I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And so we'll put the link to that and to your business website in the comments or in the description of the Facebook Live, so people can find you.
Okay.
And yeah, thank you so much.
Excellent. Well, thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
All right, this is really fun.
All right. Thanks, Karen.